Yeah, I saw you a couple of weeks. Have you still been training boxing?
No, but I've been running every fucking day, bro. I literally, I do like 2 miles and I do like sprints. I've been running every day, which is dope for me because I'm like literally 260 and it's the most I've for like the last 2 months. My cardio is insane right now.
My cardio got really good too. I quit drinking, quit all the drugs and stuff. Just
what drugs were you doing?
I was doing all everything, man. Everything's like heroin and crack and stuff like that.
So, okay, there's a lot of other drugs.
Yeah, no, I would like I wasn't really okay.
Like you're doing ketamine and shit, special K.
I've done K before.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I did it. I've done. The only thing I was really like addicted to, like that was really for a long time, was weed. I was smoking weed every single day. No, but I was like a little bit of coke, a little bit of K.
You look like a pothead, low key.
A little bit of Molly, stuff like that. Party drugs and stuff.
Like just a weekend thing, or you just like going to an event thing, or just because?
Like on a weekend or something, or
a Monday,
Really.
Oh
it was never a habit. Now they're gonna call me a coach. I was never a habit, but like just one completely. I don't drink like that. That's the biggest one.
Drinking is garbage, bro. For the most part,
that was the biggest. My cardio is like I actually like running now, which I thought running was gay for a long time too. Like,
why did you think it was gay? I get everything, bro. I just wish I honestly like, as a gym bro, certified gym bro, very long time, actually president of the gym bros. The problem is, you were so convinced at one point that you just couldn't do it because like you're gonna burn too many calories and like you're gonna get small. Like that's the mindset. But the thing that no, seriously,
I know that.
The thing that I realized, which is true, is that you won't burn enough calories. In fact, you'll just be healthier. Your heart will be stronger. Your pumps will be better because of that, and it will actually make you more hungry to eat more food if you wanted to just get bigger. Because that was the one thing I always dabble with it. I had like spurts where back in my like cardio's fucking lame phase, I would do cardio just because I was like, I should do some cardio because I haven't done it in a while. And then I realized I eat so much more, but I just wasn't getting that cue of like, oh, this is actually helping me get bigger. The thing that I was trying to get, not in my mind, it's going to make me smaller. You know what I'm saying? At the time, It actually helps you get bigger. You just have to eat more, which for most people, it's going to make you want to eat more. So
yeah, I'm not even. I used to be in that like I need to be really big all the time. I'm just training. When
boxing. Was that?
When I was in high school watching Brad videos on YouTube, I was just.
Were you bigger actually?
Yeah, I was at one point like I looked like a beefy Asian dude. I was like I had a big face and stuff like that. I was taking creatine. I even in high school I wrote this thing on my wall to remember. I'm like remember creatine because I was like taking the scoops every day, like putting it directly in a spoon so I could get the anabolic window.
Dude.
I was doing all this. I was doing smoothies with the raw egg and the protein powder.
You were a real gym bro then.
I was 100% a real gym bro. I just completely gave up. I like training fighting because it's just that seems like a waste of time. And then you like look in the mirror like my traps are like, and then you go on a date and you're like, oh yeah, she doesn't even know what a rear delt is. So this is a waste of time.
Just because she doesn't know what the rear delt is, but she know what that bitch looks like. She knows what it feels like.
A rear delt?
Yeah, she's like, damn, your shoulders are so nice, and then she has her hand back here, so You could just chalk it up, but she doesn't know what it is. But does she need to know what it is, or she just know what it feels like?
I know. Then you get to the point where you're like looking, you're like flexing and like checking your back, and like then you start looking at bodybuilding competitions, and they're oiling each other up.
You know, you're gay.
That's what I'm saying. It's all a path,
Holy
man.
Shit.
It's just like anal. If you do too much bodybuilding, you end up with a dick in a butt. You don't want to go down that path. Dude, so I think fighting is better. I highly recommend that.
I don't know, man. We can go the same route with the fighting. You rolling around with a dude. You're just
rolling BJJ is BJ for men. Like I'd rather just do striking. I'd rather do striking.
Oh my god! So you gonna fight anybody?
I will see. We'll see. There's a couple people I have in mind.
Are they on the left side?
No, some of them are actually like on the right side.
That's dope.
Yeah, I don't want to say some names yet.
So you're like working on this?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I think that's the next step. Everybody should do it, probably.
Fight at least once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody should do it.
Like not necessarily on YouTube, but in real life. Like
everybody should just do it. Like I think people have this misconception that you need to do it on YouTube or that it needs to be monetized, but it's just something you should get into the ring and just like I might not walk out.
Who should I fight? Because I would love to do that.
I think you should fight. I think I was gonna say some blue pill people, but like I'm not gonna. You should fight another bodybuilder. You should fight somebody who's on the same height and weight that you could respectably do it with. I think Mike Rashid could be a good one, but he's actually like
he's a boxer.
Yeah, he's a boxer.
He actually is a boxer.
Who's the other like major Jim bro. You should fight Steve.
Steve will do it?
Yeah.
No, dude, that's my boy. I couldn't beat up Steve. I'd feel bad.
Wait,
That's not fair.
he couldn't win?
He could not win. No, absolutely not. Him beat me in a fight? Yeah, no, dude.
No?
Not even, no chance. Zero chance. Like negative chance.
Okay, who else bodybuilding possible?
I don't know, dude. I just want to say C-Bum
Okay.
because he's like the guy.
The OG.
I mean, I don't know who else. Like that's the problem. I could fight Hassan
I was gonna say that. I think that'd be a good one.
because he's big.
Is he?
Yeah, he's tall as fuck.
Yeah.
You never met that guy in person, huh?
No.
He's bigger than you. He's big, bro.
Yeah.
I think he might beat the shit out of you.
Come on, man.
He's
man.
big.
Hey, don't put disrespect on my name, man.
Sorry,
Yo,
sorry.
You even talking, yo,
Dude, he's a big.
butthole Brad been talking a lot of smack
Yeah,
today,
he's
bro.
a big dude.
Yeah.
He's one of, out of all the other creators that I ever met. He's one of the biggest ones. 100%.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
What do they say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah. You say that about me?
There you go.
Oh, you think I'd fall hard?
I think you'd fall like the Empire State Building.
That's where the world's curved, motherfucker. I saw
Come
it.
on, man. I see you smoking cigarettes too. I saw like you're gambling.
Oh, that was just one. That was. Hold on, Jacob, help me out here.
what?
That
Just
was
one?
just one.
One little
I was
bogey?
drunk, dude.
You're drunk? You
I-
just saying alcohol's poison. You're out here
it's
drinking
te-
and smoking
dude,
cigs?
That is the worst. That is actually the most drunk I've been in 10 years.
It was with Steve.
It was with Steve. He was paying me $400 a shot. He's like, take a shot. I was like, fuck it. And we were gambling. We were playing blackjack. So I was just like, fuck it. And then I just was like too many shots too deep. And I think he got the cigarettes because he's like the avid smoker, like randomly, like, right? Yeah. Not really an avid smoker, but he'll randomly start smoking. I was like, fuck it. Because I had been smoking tobacco, not cigarettes. And so I was like, okay, I could probably do this.
Yeah.
And then I'd smoke like what? One or two? Yeah, but not highly don't
You
recommend
see,
it.
you were defending gambling earlier in the pod, and look at that. You start doing one degenerate thing, and then you get really drunk, and then you're smoking cigarettes. It's just,
It's just a cycle, vicious cycle. Next thing you knew, I was gay, dude.
and then you're a butthole Brad, bro. Just
I
gambling,
love this
smoking
shit.
cigarettes, and fucking men in the butt.
Oh man, I missed you, man.
Yeah, it's
I
good
missed you, dude. So, well, like, now you're trying to take your shit to a different level. Obviously, we talked about you have a guy now.
Yeah.
You had editors before. Do you think like Rumble is going to continue to grow to be like a real competitor to YouTube? Because
already
YouTube is not a real. No, YouTube is fucking. Come on. I'm not trying to disrespect you, but like, and I'm also not trying to disrespect Rumble, but YouTube is like, it's goddamn video search for the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I take a lot of pictures with people, and I'm like, yo, do you watch Rumble? And they're like, no. There are people come up to me like, I used to watch your streams. Like, why don't you watch them now? Because you got banned. Why don't you can't go to a different website? There's so many people. But Rumble, I think, is a strong competitor. I think YouTube's threatened. They're starting to cope a little bit. And especially with the more censorship, like, do you see they're taking down all these RFK debates and all these RFK interviews because he's saying things that you can't say about certain shots. So the more that happens, the more people start waking up. I think the more they're going to seek it out. Obviously, they won't win the search engine because Google owns YouTube.
Yeah.
And they hide everything. You can't find a video on Google if you search it. It's always going to be YouTube. They will never prioritize Rumble. But it's becoming a real competitor. Rumble's even hosting the Republican primary debates. You know that? All the Republican debates are going to be on Rumble. So
it's interesting. Yeah.
I think there's a good future for it.
I do think for sure, like, obviously, I think there is a good future for it because like this whole censorship thing, like, it is a real problem. Like, genuinely a real problem. And overall, like, no matter what side you're on, this in its core, it's just a weird fucking
And there's only one side. My side is able to engage in conversations and debate. On the other side, for example, that guy Peter Hotez, who was, did you see this?
Yeah, the Joe Rogan thing.
Peter Hotez was saying all this stuff like, you're a conspiracy theorist, RFK's bad, Joe Rogan's bad. And then Joe Rogan says, why don't you just come sit and have a conversation? And he refuses. He just like posts all these mainstream media articles. He has all of mainstream media on his side saying, don't take the debate. And he still looks stupid. Like, everybody knows that he's running. But I'm telling you, this is proof, again, that there's one side that promotes lies. Because if you're going to go and say that you can't fly if you don't take this, you can't go to school, can't go to restaurants, and then they won't even engage in a conversation that challenges their viewpoint, that's how you know you're a liar. If you are that afraid of a conversation, then something is going to be exposed that you can't say.